What's going on, everybody? It's episode 101 of Out of Court Podcast. I'm your boy Trez. With me today, J. Ferg.
Yo.
What's up, bro, man? How you been?
Been good, man. It's another day, man. Let's bust these topics up, man. Let's get straight to it.
What we got for y'all today? If you watch our 100 episode last week, part 1, part 2, and part 2, I said that we're gonna start doing our NFL predictions. All 8 conferences, each four teams in there, 32 teams in total. We should be done by the week of week 1. Have our predictions by week 1. I know last year I kind of messed up. We did it. I think we finished it at the last division. I think we did it was at the end towards week 1. Mm-hmm. So this time we have a week before. And then we have our predictions of that week of, so everybody can kind of know what our predictions is. And then also we're gonna start with the NBA free agency. We talk about that a little bit. So let's go talk about that first. A lot of big free agents this year. We had OG on Anobi, we had obviously LeBron, PG, Harden, Clay.
Shoot.
No, I think KCP, some other guys.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
We had OG for the Knicks, re-signed with the Knicks. Had a 5-year deal for $212. PG going to the Sixers, 4 years, $211. Tyrese Maxey re-signed. Yeah, he had a max at 5 for $203. Siakam got a deal 4 for $189. Bron is coming back to LA. He got a 2-year for $104. Nick Claxton, which I thought he was gonna leave, but I thought he could have went to somewhere like y'all or maybe OKC or some shit. But he went back to Brooklyn for 4 for $100. Isaiah Hartenstein went to OKC, which everybody expected. James Harden goes back to the Clippers for a 2-year deal. KCP to Orlando. Tobias Harris to Detroit. Klay Thompson to the Mavericks.
CP3. CP3.
Oh yeah, CP3 to the Spurs.
It's crazy.
Jonas Valanciunas to the Wizards. Dallas lost a big name. Darius Jones Jr. go to the Clippers. Warriors get Kyle Anderson. Sixers re-signed Kelly Oubre. Orlando re-signed Gary Harris. Drummond to 76ers. Man, it's just been a lot of good deals. Derek White got an extension. JT got an extension. So pretty much Donovan Mitchell. If I got about him, he got an extension. He's going back to the Cleveland. So all that being said, bro, all the names or even the names I didn't even name. What names was what came out standing to you for these that started out on Monday?
My favorite moves, man. CP3's move for one, and Paul George. I love that Paul George move, even though we knew it was gonna happen. But now that it's finally happened. That shit is beautiful. Now that you get to actually picture what's gonna happen, it's this about to be some Erykah Badu playing in the motherfucking background, but it's gonna be with a rugged team this time. Y'all are some dogs, man. I think y'all really gonna shake up the East, man. It's about time that Paul George is back on top. So I think that's gonna be a good move for him. And with the CP3. Oh my goodness, bro. You talking about pairing him with Wemby? Pick and roll, baby. That's all I would do all damn day. Pick and roll. We gonna lob it. We gonna just post pass, bro. We just over here post all day long. That's gonna be a beautiful pair, man. I think he's gonna learn. Even though CP3 is not a big man, he's a student of the game. I think Wemby would learn a lot from him, along with the other guards too. They got a lot of young guards. This is a young team, period. I think they're gonna learn a lot, man. So those are my favorite 2 moves this off season. Those are my top 2.
I like it's any move. I don't mind also like we said last week with DeJounte Murray go to the Pelicans. I think that was a good move. We didn't really like go and dive in that a little bit. I kind of like that. C.J. McCollum could go back to the 2 guard, instead of being a point guard, to where he could go back being a scorer. Deontay, he can pretty much take care of the defensive assignment, especially the night they had to guard. They got to play Steph, Maxey, Murray, Dame, Luka, whoever guard. I think before training camp, I think Bi should be going by there. I'm pretty sure. But if they do want to run that team for one more year, see what happens. There's nothing wrong with that. I low key thought that OG was not gonna come back, man. I didn't think so, especially them getting Mikal Bridges. I didn't think that OG was gonna come back. Then again, I didn't know what other team OG could go to.
Mm-hmm.
But they got it. You know what? The Knicks, man, they got a good team.
They do.
OG, Mikal, Dante, also Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle, and Josh Hart.
Villanova Knicks.
That's a very good team. They're probably gonna be top 3 next year
for sure. I think the league fucked up.
Huh?
Letting Mikal go over there with his former teammates. They definitely fucked up.
That's gonna be something good to watch for real. It's gonna be interesting to see how Julius Randle is in all this. Now they probably Mitchell Robinson probably goes up back to start unless they don't trade his ass. But other than that, Mitchell Robinson goes back in the starting 5. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, you'll probably will have Brunson, Dante, Mikal, Julius, and Mitchell. Had Josh Hart come off the bench. Yeah, it might have to go that way.
You talking about bringing OG off the bench for Julius? Not right now. I wouldn't do it.
No, hold up. Maybe Mikal go to the 2. Maybe it'd be okay. Maybe it'll be
and put OG at the 3.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out. Yeah, so now you put Dante and Josh Hart come off the bench. Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah,
they could do that
goes
already.
To the 2 because he's 6'6", and I think him and OG about the same height. So
OG's like 6'9", I want to say 6'7", 6'9", somewhere in there. Maybe 6'8". He's in that little range, but he's definitely the size of a small forward. Regardless, he's just strong as hell for his size. That'll definitely be they're a deep team now, bro. That's what I like about there. You thought they were good last season. If they can stay healthy, that's their only thing. They need to be healthy. They'll be a team to be messed with, bro. That team is gonna be something serious.
Yeah, he's 6'7", so they're about the same.
That's gonna be a good
team. Yeah, they're
team.
about the same. Yeah, he's 6'6". So yeah, so move Mikal to the 2. That'll be good. He can go back. Mikal can go back what he was doing with the Suns. That's gonna be bro. That's gonna be bro. Him and OG, they're gonna be good on the perimeter, on the defensive end.
You want to talk about a team that can lock up?
They're gonna be really good. That might end up being that two of them dudes might be on All NBA, defensive All NBA for real. Like you said, to piggyback what you said about what San Antonio, I like the Spurs move as well. And no, it's not as like. If y'all think like, why? Like, if you know Chris Paul and you see what he's able to do in his whole career, the teams he's gone and make it to the playoffs and made them better. I mean, he studied. I mean, he's a mentor, bro. He's like the Yoda in this.
Fact.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where he goes. He always be able to arise a team, like especially when he went back to OK, when he went back to OKC and he mentored SGA.
Yes,
SGA won't be who he is without CP3. You know what I'm saying? And then I think after that, that's when he went to was it Golden State after that? No, he went to Phoenix after that. And then look what happened with Phoenix. When he went to Phoenix, they went to the finals this first year. He was kind of banged up a little bit, but they ended up going to the finals. I like the move, man. I like the move. I think it's a good guy that is on the court. It's gonna be a coach on the court. I think Popovich got a good guy. He's definitely gonna be able to teach Stephen Castle, that first round pick they had last year, around the ropes a little bit. Obviously, teach Wemby the ropes as well.
Right.
Not only just the game, but he's gonna teach him more. I think he's gonna teach him the rules and everything too as well. Because CP3 is very smart.
Yeah.
So I think that's what I really like about that signing. PG going to the 76ers. I think for us, I think it's cool, but I don't like the contract. So that basically means he's there till he's 38-ish, 37, 38. It's
Damn.
like, I mean, I was really hoping like PG would take a cut, and I honestly wanted them to go aggressively go get Klay Thompson, because Klay only got what is Klay? Klay got 3. No, Klay got no.
3
Klay,
or 50 mil.
did he get 3?
350.
Yeah, I think we could have gave him that. And, you know, I really wanted Klay, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't want Maxey at the 1 because I don't think Maxey is a 1. I need Maxey going to the 2. He need to be off the ball. But if Nick Nurse gonna do anything, I think if Nick Nurse gonna put Maxey at the 1 for right now, Maxey needs to learn how to be a point guard a little bit,
playmaker,
be more of a playmaker. His shot creating is unbelievable.
Seriously,
his catch and shoot is crazy. His pull up is crazy. Him driving to the rim, we all know about that. I mean, that dude can go 0 to 100 real fucking quick, bro. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I'm really glad that we re-signed Kelly Oubre. I think we really needed that. I like us bringing back Andre Drummond because we had him 2 years ago. He did really well when Embiid was out for a little bit. And then we ended up trading to the Bulls. I forget who we got him for. I'm thinking the motherfucker, they're probably not on the damn team now. I like it, man. I like it for us. I forgot am I missing something? And I think everything is pretty much being re-signs, man.
But I mean, for the most part, you got Najee Marshall going to the Mavericks too. That's a good move. That's a good defender.
Oh, then Klay. What do you think about Klay going to the Mavericks though?
They're stacking up on defenders, cause Najee Marshall and Klay, I mean, they picking up what they needed. Yeah. But you know, it's to yet be seen how they're going to turn out offensively.
Right.
But they should be good. You know, just give them an all season together, get everything together, gel. You know, build some teammate chemistry up. Put those hard-working minds together. I know J Kidd gonna do his thing, man. If nothing else, he gonna do his thing with those guys. So I know they're gonna trust him. If nothing else, that's one of the top point guards of all time, bro.
Right.
He's definitely gonna cook some shit up for them boys, man. He might turn Klay up this season for real, cause I'm pretty sure he knows his play style already. He knows how to get him going. You know?
Yeah.
So I think he might turn him up a little bit. You know, make you turn back the clock a little. You know, we'll see. All
right, man. Anything else you have to say about the NBA free agency before we go on to the NFL?
Cade with that big ass contract, man. What you thinking about that, man? 5 years, $226 million.
Gotta get it somebody.
Shit. Crazy no. Just no. That's OD, dog.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't watch the pictures enough to care about Cade.
I feel it. I feel what you're saying.
He hadn't really been on the court. I think this is his first time he is actually on the court not being hurt.
That's what I'm saying. You know, like, that's crazy. So, that's completely crazy. Like, 5 years, $226 million.
And I forgot how they drafted it this year, but it doesn't help them any better because Cade needs shooters, and you didn't get any shooters. So it's like, I don't know what Detroit's going to do. Detroit's going to probably be in the mud puddle for a while.
Yeah, man. They letting them CTE boys run it.
Yeah.
Whoever that is. We just gonna call them CTE boys. They just can't think out there, bitch.
Yeah, for sure.
That contract though, $45.2 million a year average. It's crazy.
Yeah, get something.
It's crazy.
Get something.
Fuck it though. That's them. They gonna tank their damn self every year. It's never gonna work, bro. At this point, they might as well sell the fucking team, which I think they were talking about doing previously, weren't they? Like out of Detroit.
Yeah. Yes.
It was about maybe a year or some few years ago. They were talking about selling the team. At this point, go the fuck ahead. What the fuck y'all just did, giving this man all this money, in which he may play good next season.
Yeah, I would have waited. But they just, I mean, it's just any sport they want to go ahead and lock it in. But I mean, he's young. I mean, it is what it is. They think he can. He's the one.
We gonna see.
Yeah.
Shit.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, let's go ahead and get into the NFL. I know y'all been waiting for this since Super Bowl. I know damn well I have been as well, because it's been a crazy offseason for the NFL. We'll start with the Baltimore Ravens. They went 13-4 last year. And Lamar Jackson won MVP. He had 3,678 yards passing yards, 821 yards, rushing yards, 67.2 pass completions, 24 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. They had beaten the Houston Texans in the first round, and then lost against second round.
Because they
second
had
round because they got the bye, and then lost against Kansas City in the AFC Championship game. They had Jesus Christ, I can't talk right now. They signed Derrick Henry. And then they went and got Boyd linebacker. They re-signed Stanley, which was good. They re-signed Bateman, and then they re-signed Van Noy.
Yep.
They lost quite a few people. Patrick Queen going to the Steelers. Gus Edwards going to the Chargers. J.K. Dobbins going to the Chargers. Geno Stone going to the Bengals. He's a nobody. I don't know how I say his name. So yeah, they lost quite a bit of people in there in this, and he wanted to put in OBJ in that. OBJ went to Miami.
Yeah,
and then their right guard, Kevin Ziller, went to the Lions. That being said, bro, they were 4th in points per game last year, first in average scoring margin, 6th in touchdowns per game. They were 3rd in rushing and 3rd in rush first downs, 1st in opponent points per game, 6th in rushing yards, 1st in rushing attempts, 1st in rushing. They were 6th in total yards, 1st in rushing yards, and 2nd in pass incompletions, and 4th in opponent yards per game. Zay Flowers led them in receiving for 77 receptions for 858 yards and 5 touchdowns. And then Mark Andrews, who missed 7 games last year, in 10 games he played, he had 45 receptions for 544 yards and 6 tubs. And then they standouts from last year, Cal Hamilton, he had 81 tackles, 3 sacks and 4 interceptions. Smith, he only had a sack and a half or 158. Raekwon Smith, they didn't even think he had more sacks than that.
Right.
Jesus Christ! But a tackling machine, 158 tackles, 1 interception. That being said, man, I had 3. So for what I think, like I did last year, I'm had 3 objectives. Which gonna be probably like either be objectives, points, statements, whatever, questions. So going to next year, I have 3 things I want to say about the Baltimore. Can Lamar take a huge leap? Is Henry enough? And can the defense be superior again? Because they lost
quite a few people.
Yeah. In free agency. Week 1, they play. They going to Kansas City. So that's Thursday night,
right?
Ring ceremony, whatever, or banner ceremony. Week 2, they go to the Las Vegas Raiders. Damn, I'm fucking up today. Week 2, they're home against the Raiders. Week 3, they go to Dallas. Week 4, Bills. Bills is a home game. Week 5, they're at Cincinnati. Week 6, home against the Washington Commanders. Week 7, they go to Tampa. Week 8, they go to Cleveland. Week 9, they're home against the Denver Broncos. Week 10, they're home against Cincinnati. Week 11, at Pittsburgh. Week 12, at the Chargers. Week 13, So it's gonna be this game will be a real good one. Philly comes to Baltimore. Week 14, they have a bye week. Week 15, they go to the Giants. Week 16, home against Pittsburgh. Week 17, they go to Houston, and end the season they play home against the Cleveland Browns. Like I said, they went 13-4 last year. So I have them at least having at least 12.5 wins. So 12 or more for the Baltimore Ravens. I have them.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. So they have as far as where their team is stacked up, like they're kind of like a decent. They have a decent strength of schedule here. It's kind of decent for them, I could say, as far as win total, they definitely should win majority of these modes, because this kind of slight. Their biggest opponents, of course, is opening night. Going on down.
Dallas.
I think they'll fuck them up. To be honest with you.
Dallas is home, so it's different.
I wouldn't.
If it was in Baltimore, I get it, but I give Dallas. I will give Dallas a little credit. Not credit, but some effort. I think that's gonna be a tough game. Dallas gonna be a playoff team, so you gotta give them credit when it's
this year.
Yes.
The one that's coming up.
No, the one in fucking 3 years. Yes, Dallas is gonna be a playoff team.
Yeah, okay, we gonna see about that. Okay,
who doesn't
going
think
past
that?
Going past them, cause they ain't. No, that's gonna be a tough game, of course. But yeah, Dallas ain't winning that one, man.
I ain't say Dallas was winning. I said that's gonna be a tough game.
It can be, yeah. It can be a tough game. Going past them, for sure. Kansas City could be one that can take that first game. Then I'll go down to Buffalo. That'll be a dog fight. I'm gonna skip Cincy on this one.
I don't know about that, bro. Buffalo ain't got nobody.
Man, look, that can be a tough game.
It won't be.
You don't think so?
Hell no. Who the fuck Josh Allen throwing the ball to?
Look, man.
Who's he handing the ball to? Himself?
Look, man.
We get to them.
We seen crazier shit.
I like Josh Allen. Josh Allen's my second favorite quarterback in the league, but I'm sorry, but that's enough. But that's.
I ain't gonna change it to them yet. We're gonna hold on.
Yeah, we'll talk about them when they talk about them.
All right. So going down to Cleveland.
Damn, you just gonna skip Cincinnati and Tampa Bay?
Yes, I'm skipping Cincinnati. You're
crazy, bro.
Nah, man, I'm skipping Cincy, at least for that first game. Matter of fact, they're home. I'm gonna say first game. Yes.
They're at it's Cincinnati at home. Yeah.
Cincinnati's home. I'm gonna say yes. All right. That could be a dog fight, but when Ravens come back to the house, it might get ugly.
It should be a split.
It might get ugly.
I give them a split.
They should be.
I think they're gonna. Clear Cleveland though. Sweep.
They should.
I think they're gonna sweep Cleveland.
But I don't know that defense, man. That's the only thing. Their defense is tough. Like, you know how tough they are. I can't really put it past them. You know?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but what if Deshaun Watson ain't even there by then? Then what?
Then they in the shitter.
And they ain't got Joe Flacco either.
No, they got.
You over on Jameis Winston, 30 for 30.
That's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Mr. Motivation himself.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna eat a W. Going past that, bro. Yeah, Cleveland's gonna be tough. Denver, no. Pittsburgh. It's a division rival, so I'll say
Pittsburgh always good.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be a split.
Yeah, Chargers, no. Philly, I think that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough.
That game will be on TV. That's on CBS at 4:30. So that's gonna be 1-on-1s, bro.
Yeah, that's tough. I'm definitely gonna tune into that one to see Philly get their ass spanked. So, Giants, we're not worried about that. Houston is gonna be tough too.
Yeah,
and they're putting that one on Netflix.
No, bro.
At 4:30 on a Wednesday.
Christmas.
That's tough.
That's why.
That's tough,
bro. And I'm tired. The NBA is fucked.
Think so?
What? NBA is fucked, bro. What's that? Week 17?
Yep.
Shit, let me tell you right now.
You paying attention to football more than basketball, then,
bro.
As of right now.
Everybody.
As of right now,
bro. Everybody in America. It's Kansas City and Pittsburgh and Baltimore and Houston on Christmas night. On Christmas Day.
That is gonna be tough.
Bro. I'm pretty sure a lot of people in America is gonna maybe not a lot of people in America. That shit is on Netflix. If it wasn't on Netflix, then it may not have been that big of a deal. But I won't be surprised if a lot of people do watch that.
If they get it for that.
They have that. Them two games probably have more views than the NBA, and we don't even know what the NBA gonna do for Christmas.
Right.
I have an idea. I guarantee it might be like. Let me see. I'll say Philly. Sometimes they do rivals though. They do rivals sometimes.
So like Philly and Boston.
So, it'll probably be Timberwolves in Dallas, Nuggets OKC, Lakers and it could be Lakers or Clippers. They normally do that most of the time.
Yeah.
Damn, but it's 6 games, right? So I gotta do East. So
is it 5 or 6?
It might be 5.
I think it's 5. You got 12, 2:30, like 5,
8, and 10:30.
10:30. Yeah,
so it's 5. All right. So let me scratch all that back. So the first game, the Knicks gonna probably play. So they're gonna probably play in Milwaukee.
Yes.
Knicks and Milwaukee. We said that it's one game.
That'll be crazy.
So that's a 2:30. So going to the 2:30 game, right?
All right.
So that's gonna probably be Philly and Boston, or Boston or Miami.
Probably Philly and Boston.
They Philly and Boston. Yeah.
Nobody want to see Miami right on Christmas for.
So, all right, let's go with that. So then now we're going to the later games. So I'll say the first game will probably the 5:30 game will probably be. I'll say Dallas and in Minnesota.
In Dallas, more than likely.
In Dallas, more than likely, yes sir, yes sir. That's game number 3, right? So then 8:00 game, I think is going to be. They should put OKC in it.
Yeah, they should.
I think OKC
especially now.
And
Denver.
Yeah, OKC and Denver. Yep. And then last game will be Lakers and whoever
the fuck.
Whoever the fuck, you know, it's fucking LeBron.
Unless it'll be Pelicans this year. That would be tough.
Nah.
That would be tough.
Nah.
I would love to see that.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. First game could be Knicks and Orlando.
I forgot about Orlando.
It could be Knicks and Orlando. But Milwaukee, they gotta do Milwaukee though. It gotta be Milwaukee.
They gotta be in there somewhere.
It gotta be more. It'll be the Bucks at Milwaukee though. I mean, duh. It'll be the Bucks at New York Knicks at the Madison Square Garden. Because what will Christmas look like? Well, Christmas game night in New York.
Yeah, that's facts though.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
The atmosphere in there, like from watching,
it's like a tradition as like Thanksgiving with Detroit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think it has to every year. It has to be. But get back on the NFL though. But yeah.
But yeah, back to NFL, man. I see.
But that Philly game for sure. That Philly game gonna be one of the ones though.
You ain't lying, bro. I'm ready to watch it though. I want to see Philly take that L. You know.
Yeah, I know. Derrick Henry versus Saquon, defense versus defense, Lamar versus Jalen.
It's gonna be a battle.
Yeah, I like that. I like that matchup.
It could be a potential Super Bowl battle. Potential. You know, you never know.
It might be.
As of right now, if everybody stay healthy.
I tell you what, though, I know the Niners ain't going to the Super Bowl this year. So
I don't know.
Stay tuned. We'll talk about that in a little bit in some coming weeks.
But shoot.
But I think they finish out strong towards the end of the year, though.
They should. I see them winning at least. They may finish with the same record as last season, or 11-6.
11-6. You think gonna slip off that damn much? 2 games?
They could.
I say 12-5 at least.
They could do 2 because if they would fall to, of course, I'm gonna count Kansas City maybe, potentially. Potentially, I say potentially Dallas because they do have a chance. I ain't really confident in it, but just saying.
You, bro. I actually got Baltimore beating Kansas City in week 1.
They can.
I got as I know, I have them beating Kansas City, Raiders, Dallas, Cincinnati, Washington, Tampa, Denver, Pittsburgh, Chargers, Philly, Giants. I think just because I think this is the year they sweep Pittsburgh, so they get 2 Pittsburgh and they gonna sweep and I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna tell you what I said about Cleveland. I think they're gonna split with Cleveland.
Yeah,
and they're gonna sweep Pittsburgh. Because last year they split. So this year I'm gonna go with Baltimore. So that's what 1, 2, 3, 4.
You forgot Buffalo too. You didn't say Buffalo.
No, I didn't forget Buffalo.
Oh, you think they're gonna beat the Ravens?
6, 7. Yeah, I got 12 wins. Yeah, at least 12. Yeah, I think that's one of them games where like Baltimore's gonna be a clear favorite, and I can see Josh Allen kind of just pull one out of his hat in that one.
What was wrong when I said it then?
Oh, I was fucking with you.
But shit. Damn, excuse my language. I said damn. Well,
I said damn all the time out here.
Well, I said 11-6 at worst.
Yeah.
At worst.
Yeah, at worst. Yeah.
At worst.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh is going to be the tell-all for me. And then, like, really, the last 5, I'll say 5.
So Philly.
From week 13 on down.
So Philly, Philly bye week, Giants, Pittsburgh. Oh, let me do this right. At home against Philly, bye at Giants, home against Pittsburgh, at Houston, and home against Cleveland.
That'll be the tell-all.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that week 17 game is going to be a battle for the number 1 seed. I really think so. I haven't seen the Texans schedule yet.
Yeah.
But I think that's gonna probably be the next AFC team we'll do. I think I'm gonna go back and forth AFC NFC, but I think that's gonna be a battle for the number 1 seed for sure.
It definitely can be, man. They got Tank Dell back this season too.
Nico, Stephon Diggs, they got a good squad.
Oh my goodness.
How you feel about Lamar going into this year? So me personally, right? Mm-hmm. I think he won 2 MVPs, been to the playoffs. Honestly, truly, bro, I think there's no more excuses for Lamar. If we're gonna sit here and give Dak Prescott some shit, I think it's time for us to give Lamar Jackson some shit as well. He's 2-4 in playoffs. My fault. My damn laptop messed up. He's 2-4 in playoffs. He has 6 touchdowns and 6 interceptions in 6 playoff games. 1,324 yards. He averages 57.4 pass completions, which is not good. And he averaged 220 yards per game over passing yards per game, and so that being said, right?
Yeah.
Is it time? If he doesn't, because I already have my Super Bowl. I already know my Super Bowl winner already, and I'm not going to say it right now until we get to that point. Mm-hmm. But if he doesn't get it done this year, do you think it's time to start giving Lamar that type of hate now? Because I think right now, him and Joe Burrow are like, please save us from Mahomes, you know?
Yeah.
and then you're not sure what Brock Purdy and Jalen Hurts and that got going in the NFC. But right now in the AFC, him and Josh and
Joe,
and you could put Justin and CJ in it, but the last person they beat Patrick Mahomes in a playoff game is Joe Burrow. I'm not gonna talk Tom Brady though, but Joe Burrow is the last person. So, that being said, do you think it's time for us to start giving Lamar that type of,
that treat?
Yeah, you know how we give Dak, you know how we give it sometimes with Aaron Rodgers. You know, we did it with obviously we never did it with Brady and Mahomes. Right. You know, we never really did it with Big Ben. You know, we did it with Phillip Rivers.
I did that shit with Big Ben. I ain't fucked that dude.
You know, but you get what I'm saying. Do you think it's time if you don't get it done this year?
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Coming off that MVP season, bro, you gotta look. It's either. So how far did last season? Let's say they would have took it a little further, man, because they really got. All right, let me slow it down. That game they played against Kansas City was straight shit.
Right? Absolutely.
Yeah, so that was straight shit. You have a game like that this season in the playoffs, conference championship or not,
you're done.
Yeah, I would say you deserve to get whatever comes to you. You know what I'm saying? But of course, that division round win, 34-10, they look pretty good.
Their ass.
Yeah, they bust their ass. Nonetheless, you know, you're going against a banged up team. But
okay,
still,
well, everybody's banged up in the playoffs, so there's no excuse.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I get what you saying.
Yeah, but if you have another 17-10 game or something of the performance like that, you deserve whatever you about to get, bruh. It's just no saving you from that. It's either a disconnect between you and the coaches, or just a disconnect between you and the players, or just something up here.
I think it's him. I think it's him. I think it's just Lamar.
Think
about, bro. It was 17-10. You don't think, bro? If they was Baltimore in the regular season, they would have
sparked 30. That shit up.
They would have had 30, bro. It's just Kansas City at its weak.
Yeah.
Buffalo.
That's the weakest we ever seen.
Buffalo should have. But then again, bro, I'm gonna keep saying it. If Buffalo would have beat Kansas City and went on to play the Ravens, Buffalo would have beat the Ravens, bro. And Stephon Diggs may still be might be on the Bills.
Potentially. It's hard call, though.
And now we're looking at the 49ers as champions. Oh yeah, 49ers. I think 49ers would have busted Buffalo, bro.
That's tough. They probably would have though. I mean, they were kind of crazy on some shit though. Like Buffalo didn't have the talent / depth to really fuck with them.
No, talking about Kansas City.
No, with if they were to go against
yeah. But yeah, bro, with Baltimore, bro, I honestly, truly, bro, looking at this schedule, they should be at least a 1 or 2 seed, right?
Yeah.
Now it depends on what Kansas City is at. If I'm Baltimore, I want to know what Kansas City is at, and I want to play them.
Right.
Play them. Get them out of the way. Lamar, you need, fuck being an MVP, you need to be a quarterback. A quarterback. There's no, you could have been a quarterback last postseason. You had your chance, and you flunked. And if you go in this, now they talking about him, he losing weight. That's cool. But they said he was like 220. He was like 220 last year. Now he's like, I think he's back down to like 205.
Was he trying to run more now?
I think he's trying to be a little bit faster. But
damn. He said, "Let me go back."
Now you doing all that now, right?
Yeah.
I better see some fucking playoff wins, and I better see a Super Bowl, and I better see a Super Bowl appearance.
Facts. Got
now. Don't get me wrong. We didn't have Mark Andrews until that game. To that Kansas City game.
Mm-hmm.
Zay Flowers was a rookie. He made some rookie mistakes. But your defense only gave up 17 points.
That's pretty good. Well, even though Kansas City was kind of weak still, though.
Your defense A lot defense only held them to 17 points. You think
Right.
you know any team would have loved that?
Facts.
Any team would have loved that against Kansas City. Kansas City.
You got a fighting chance.
Now Baltimore, he couldn't give me 18.
Couldn't give me at least 3 field goals, 4.
You do know that's 12, right?
No, from 10.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Oh,
That would
And
give
don't-
you 19.
and don't get me wrong, and I think that Xavier Flowers shit, that I think that momentum kind of fucked him up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that young guy learn from mistakes.
Right.
But hey, there's no excuse. You had a whole first half. You had a third quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Don't play them fucking heroes in the fourth quarter, because now at that point, Andy Reid is putting a game plan to your ass, and you ain't scoring.
Finna kill you.
And that defense, Kansas City defense, was pretty fucking darn good last year.
Yeah. They were, I ain't gonna cap. The way they played in the playoffs, that made me stamp them as the best defense in the league. The way they play that, yes. The way they shut shit down in the playoffs,
Maybe
bro.
towards the end, but yeah.
Yeah, in the playoffs. Yeah, they definitely showed to be the best defense in the league.
But that defense ain't better than fucking Niners. I know that. Yeah.
You think if it was in reverse, if 49ers were on offense, then it would have went the same way? Instead of Kansas City being on offense on that last play? Or you think Kansas City would have shut that shit down?
I think Kansas City would still shut it down. Yeah. I think Kansas City probably would shut it down for real. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. And fucking and the Niners had a chance, bro.
Yeah.
I'll say this. If Niners had a chance, they probably would have went down and probably got a field goal.
Potentially, yeah. Could
But
have.
Kansas City them motherfuckers got to the goal line.
No games. This shit shocked me.
They got to
It
the
shocked
goal
the
line.
hell out of me.
They got to the goal line.
It shocked me.
Do you think Derrick Henry is enough for Baltimore, though? Do you think, because I guess they're saying we're going to run more now.
I think he should be. The way that Tennessee used him and what we've seen he can do, if he ain't enough, you need to switch everything up. Start from fucking scratch at this fucking
Yeah,
point.
because you already got a new OC already.
Exactly. Just start from fucking scratch. Cause what else you gonna do? What other shit you gonna try? What other play do you need? You gonna be a Phoenix of the motherfucking NFL and try to stack up top heavy and then be, you know what I'm saying, kind of weaker on the bottom? Or do you just need some good players that's gonna come in, maybe 1 or 2, for example, Derrick Henry, you got him. You got Mark Andrews. Then you got your quarterback. That's 3. Everybody else just do their role. Or do you need a full team of motherfucking superstars just to get to where you want to go? I mean, if I can't do it with a core of 3 at least, then I'm starting to fuck over at this point, dog. I done been at it this fucking long. Something ain't right. Shit. We need to think something out. We need to make some changes, bruh. Maybe you ain't who I thought you was at this fucking point. Maybe something looks like a regular season bug, or let me say a postseason bug to where you can't get right. So, if it's me, this got to be the one. Maybe I'll give you a pass if you make it to the conference championship.
No, there's no
and
pass.
somehow
it
would have to be injury based.
Nope.
That's why
Nope.
it would have to be injury based.
You get
That's
to
the
that
only
point,
way.
You get to that point, you better win it. And the motherfucker Lamar Jackson is playing, you better win it. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Kansas City goes 17-0. You better fucking win it. There's no more
17-0
excuses,
is
bro.
crazy.
I don't give a damn. I don't care. And if Lamar Jackson is playing, the 2-time MVP, and what I say, 2-time MVP is playing,
Yeah.
you better fucking win it. And I don't even care if you in Kansas City, you in Baltimore. I don't give a damn. Your ass better be in that damn Super Bowl.
We'll see. I mean,
And then the last thing I want to say, they did get a couple good pieces in the draft.
right.
Dontez Walker from North Carolina, and then Nate Wiggins from Clemson, the corner. So I think they're gonna be all right. I think they're gonna be all right.
Got him taking who? Darby spot?
Yeah.
That'll be tough. That's a tough call for that rookie to come in and do that, man. I think he's capable, though. I think he's pretty capable. They pretty much went and got a whole bunch of different pieces, though. Like, they damn near went all across the board throughout that draft for them. So, we'll see how it fares out.
All right. Let's go on to Kansas City. Let's go on to Cincinnati, man. They went 9-8 last year. Joe Burrow played 10 games last year. 2,309 yards, 15 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 66.8 passing complete percentage. Jamar Chase, 100 receptions, 1,216 yards, 7 touchdowns. T. Higgins, 42 receptions for 656 yards, 5 touchdowns. Only played 12 games. They lost Tyler Boyd and DJ Reader.
Joe Mixon.
And Joe Mixon, that he had went to the Texans.
Mm-hmm. Boyd went to the Titans.
Yeah, Tyler Boyd's a bum, so.
Come on.
He ain't gonna be doing shit over there, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say something about the Titans, but it ain't time. It ain't time. I'm gonna hold off. I'm just hold it in. But
they did get Von Bell, Mike Krzyzewski, like I said, Geno Stone, Zach Moss, and then there was somebody. And then Trent Brown. They got my guy. Fucking bum. I hate your ass.
Why you gotta be a bum?
Because he left us. Fucking bitch. But anyways, other than that, man, let's see. The draft. I like they did in the draft. They went and got Marius Mims, offensive tackle from Georgia. They went and got my boy, Chris Jenkins, defensive tackle from Michigan. They went and got Jermaine Burton from Bama. That's good. They went and got Eric All, tight end. That's really good. And they mixed it up. I think they went defense. They went. Right. It was a mixture. They did a mixture. I like what they did. I like what they did, and want to protect Joe Burrow. Want to protect Joe Burrow, which is going to my which actually one of my points I got. Keep Joe healthy and protected. They get more defensive help. And right. Is this T. Higgins last year in Cincinnati?
They franchise tagged him, right?
Well, he has until the 16th to sign it.
Ooh.
I think they said. I think that's what it is.
Don't tell me it's blowing up over there, man.
So, let's get to it. So, week 1, they're home against New England. Week 2, they go to Kansas City. Week 3, home against Washington. Week 4, they go to Carolina Panthers. Week 5, they go to they play Baltimore. Week 6, at the Giants. Week 7, at Cleveland. Week 8, home against Philly. Week 9, home against the Raiders. Week 10, at Baltimore. Week 11, at Chargers. Bye week in Week 12. Week 13, home against Pittsburgh. Week 14, at Dallas. Week 15, at Tennessee. Week 16, home against Cleveland. Week 17, home against Denver. And then week 18, they are going to Pittsburgh. I have them at least winning 10 games. Yeah. I think if they were able to win some games with fucking Drake Brown, right?
Right.
I think they can. I think with the healthy Joe Burrow, and he stays protected, and everything goes right for Joey B and that offense and that defense gives them a little help. I think 10 wins is good. So that means they can win. I said 10.5, so they can win 11. So they go 11-6. 10-7 at worst. If Joe Burrow is going to be the guy we need to believe in, and then that's the kind of record I need Joe Burrow to give me. Zach Taylor, my man. Joe Burrow only been healthy one full season. You know what happened that one full season? They went to the Super Bowl. You know what happened that one full season? They beat Kansas City. True. So, Joey B, I need your ass to be healthy. Cincinnati offensive line. I need for you to protect your quarterback at all costs.
Facts.
I need for you to protect that man. I need for you to protect that man like somebody is bringing to your house. Like somebody's going to come in and take your family. Because God knows we need Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
And if Joe Burrow ends up like Andrew Luck, I'm blaming the offensive line because we got shut out for Andrew Luck way too early.
Yeah.
And honestly, truly, I think the way, and I'll say this too, not Joe Burrow went to the Super Bowl. I guarantee that was supposed to be Andrew Luck. Or maybe one of those times that Kansas City went, or maybe one of those times that New England went. But either way, I think Andrew Luck should have went to one if he was still playing. I still take Andrew Luck most of all these motherfuckers in this damn league.
Facts though, he's
crazy. Him, Andrew Luck had no offensive line. He had no damn receivers, and look, he went 10-6 every fucking year. 10-6, 10-6, and 10 and fucking 6.
Who do you have? Only who was it? Reggie Wayne.
He had Reggie Wayne for maybe Reggie Wayne for like a year, but I think it was T.Y.
Oh yeah, T.Y. That was his guy.
Yeah, it was T.Y.
That was his guy.
T.Y. They went and got that tight end that went to Stanford with Andrew Luck. I can't think of his name right now. But yeah, he didn't really have too much because T.Y. was at the peak. T.Y. had a couple years and then the injuries happened.
Right. Damn.
Yeah, man. I can see Kansas City. I can see Cincy being all in New England, Washington, Carolina. Like I said, split would be more Giants, Raiders, Chargers. It's going to be an iffy game. I'm gonna like that game. Pittsburgh, I think that's going to be a split. And I think I can see them being Dallas. I can see Joe Burrow in Dallas being Dallas.
Yeah.
And then I think they're gonna sweep Cleveland. I think at this point, everybody's gonna sweep Cleveland the way I'm fucking sounding. I just think, man, is it same thing with Lamar, man? Can we get Joe Burrow to stay healthy?
Right.
Can we? If we get Joe Burrow to stay healthy, all right, cool. All right, Joe, I need you in the playoffs. What you do for me?
Right.
I need you in the playoffs. I need you. The world needs you because if Kansas City goes back to the Super Bowl, boy,
I ain't gonna cap. I'm gonna be like, I ain't watching this shit.
I'm watching it. But anyways,
that's tough.
They were 16 in scoring, 23rd in total yards, 31st in opponent's yards, and 20th in opponent's per point game. I think those numbers goes up. Betterer. Then defense, I think they'll probably be like a top 15 defense this year. Offense, I'm hoping to be top 10 because you got literally depending on where you put Joe Burrow on your list, I'm pretty sure he's no lower than 3. I think what most people would say.
Yeah.
So offensive numbers should go up. I think this is going to be. I think it's going to be a huge year for Jamar Chase. I really do think that
has to be.
I think Jamar Chase is going to probably lead the league in yards. It's payday. He's going to get paid. It's time. It's his pay year. And I think if T. Higgins do play this, I think this will be his last year in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
So what do you think about Cincinnati, bro?
Man. Cincy, man. So last year they fucked up by when with that calf string starting out. That's what fucked it all up.
They struggled.
That was really what fucked it up for them. And then he had the torn ligament in the throwing hand. I think it was the thumb, if I'm not mistaken. So that's towards what was it? I want to say the end of the season, wasn't it?
Was that
when he had that torn ligament? I think that was towards the end of the season.
That was week 11.
Yeah. Okay. So
week 11
that's what kind of shot them up right there. Injuries. You had 2-1 season, bro. I just watched. I ain't gonna say watched. I read an article where he said he's relearning his body basically on how to stay healthier. I hope so, man. Cause these injuries are killing your squad, bro. And you got a decent backup, but he's not like a Gardner Minshew, bro. So they need you. They need you to be able to be available.
Oh, you're not talking about Jake Brown because Oh, he's still there. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought he resigned. That's right.
But they need you. They need you to be there and available. At this point, your team's future's on the line too, because you got guys that's trying to leave. Well, a main guy that's trying to leave. You already had one receiver that was like, "Fuck this shit, I'm out." So you got another big time guy, you know, at least for your squad, that's trying to leave. I would say, look, ball the fuck out this season, bro.
Got to.
You got to ball the fuck out this season. Especially, you said Jamal Trade's contract year. Do it for him. Do it for yourself. So, you best believe if he don't get what he's feeling he's deserving of, he'll probably leave your ass too. You gonna be stuck in Shit's Creek.
Oh no, they ain't. Jamar.
You think they gonna pay him whatever he wants?
They'll pay him. They'll pay him before they play T Higgins.
Well, yeah, that's about common sense. There, you would damn sure do that. I would hope so. Shit, but with T's thing, I mean, you just gonna have to go in the market, bro. At this point, whoever is out there or whoever you feel like is coming out of the draft next year. At this point, we really don't know. So it's looking like a homework year. Do your homework. Whoever's going to be a free agent, whoever's going to be coming out the draft, just get ready. And more than likely, he may not resign. He may not.
Who, T?
Yeah, T.
I don't think
he may not. So
it's not T. It's not likely T. It's Cincinnati. Not they don't want to get T. We don't know what the offer is.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what T wants. So if I would say, if it was me, I'm looking at T. I'm like, look, bro, you ain't getting more money than Amon St. Brown. You ain't getting more than Brandon Ayuk. So I give you 4 years for, I say 26 a year. Well, Jamar Chase, I'll give you 4. Shit, Jefferson got what, 35? So that means CD gonna probably want 36. Ooh.
I'll throw him in at 32.
Jamar.
With you.
Yeah, nah.
I say 32.
I say 35.
Shh.
At least.
So even with Justin Jefferson, just about.
You might get more. You might. But they sometimes the guaranteed money is worth more. You might get a little bit more guaranteed money, so you can still get 35 and some change. Depends on what CD gets.
Yeah,
because I think CD's gonna get 36.
I think he's worth it. I think CD, if CD goes above Justin, go over Jettis, cool. Right.
Jamar Chase, if it was me, like you said what, 32?
32-ish.
I would say 32 as well. Same thing with Brandon Ayuk. I say 32.
Yeah.
You ain't getting no more than motherfucking no more. And to be honest with you, I don't even know why I wouldn't get, because I think Amon St. Brown got 29. No, he got 31, I think. Something like that. So 32, yeah. But what Hill, CD and Jettis? Nah.
They in Atlanta, they own.
No.
They're in the land of their own. When it comes to that, of course.
Yeah.
So.
But that's why they went and drafted Jermaine Burton. Let T. Higgins go. They got him.
Next up.
He could be the next man up.
Then they probably gonna get somebody else through the draft if they don't go looking in free agency.
Bro, now, this offensive line should be good.
Yeah.
They got Orlando Brown, Ted Karras, Alex Cappa, and Trent Brown. And these motherfuckers do not protect Joe Burrow. It's a failure. We're gonna look at Joe Burrow as Andrew Luck. I'm trying to tell you.
It'll either be because of them or the O-line coach.
And I'm gonna say this: Trent Brown. Sometimes he ain't always out there.
Mm-hmm.
Ted Karras, I think he was the one that was Ted. Was it Ted or was it Kappa? I think Ted is the one that did not. I think Ted was out for some time, but they don't show stats for them. So
Yeah, that is kind of tough. Damn,
I think it's Ted. I think it's between Ted or Alex, bro. It's one of those two. But what's your expectations for Cincinnati, bro?
But yeah, for Cincy, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I think, man, it's a tough call. It's all gonna depend on Joe, man. It's all gonna depend on him if he can stay healthy. If he stays healthy, I see them winning 11. They can win 11. You know, but if he's not, then who the hell knows? For real, you never know what week he's gonna go out. You don't know what the injury may. Maybe he will re-aggravate one of the injuries previously had before.
That's not what's on my man on that.
You know, knock on wood. But
yeah, don't juice them down. Don't juice my guy.
Yeah, don't need that. But they can win 11, man. They just got a tough schedule though. They gonna have to fight these games out. This with his lines, durability is gonna have to come into play too.
Yeah, I think it comes down to just the offensive line, bro.
Yeah,
honestly,
if you got your durability intact, then I think they should be able to go, a good distance. As far as playoffs, I couldn't even tell you right now. It's it's too early. I got to see those guys in at least joint practices or something. See how they gelling together, Especially this off season, you got a little bit of buzz going on. I need to see if everybody's head's in the game, But
yeah, you won't know until. I mean, we got time for that. So.
Yeah, so I'll say just about 11 wins. I don't know. It's tough though. They got some fights on here, man, to say the least. They got some fights on here. Just starting out, dog, you got Kansas City week 2. Damn. That's an early test.
No, they testing. That's not even that. They testing Kansas City. They testing Kansas City, bro.
That too.
They testing.
It's both ways.
They trying to. Yeah, they testing their ass and see if they can actually complete the 3-peat.
That'll be crazy, but I don't think so. I think we're gonna have a new champ this year, man. I can't say who yet, but it's gonna be a new champ. Somebody gonna step up. Somebody gotta step up. Otherwise, this league is cooked. This shit is done. It's crazy that they even went back to back, but what can you do at this point? Somebody better step the fuck up.
Patrick fucking Mahomes.
Yeah, man.
All right, let's go to Pittsburgh. They went 10-7 last year. Lost against the Bills in the wild card, 31-17. They added Russell, Justin Fields, Jackson, Sutton, Patterson, and Cordell Patterson, and then Patrick Queen. They lost Okafor, Mitch Trubisky, Pickett, and Mason Rudolph. I like the draft. I like the draft they got. Their first round pick, they went and got Troy Fontu, guard from Washington. They went and got Zach Frazier, center from West Virginia. They got my guy in the third round, Roman Wilson from Michigan, receiver. Yeah. They went and got a guy from NC State, Peyton Willis, which some people thought that he was gonna go first round, but he slipped to the third. So I like that. I like that. Them pickups for the draft for him. Which I think a couple of these guys might be a hit for sure. Because Pittsburgh, man. They always hit on the draft picks as well.
I feel like he's a hit. Logan Lee.
He could be for Iowa. Yeah. Iowa got that good defense.
And of course, my guy from NC State. He
man, fuck him.
Yeah, you don't like those guys. I forgot. Peyton Wilson, man. They say he can. I haven't seen much of his tape, but from what they're saying now, they're saying he's like versatile, and he'd be able to get in the backfield and do coverage. Dog, you fuck around and give them a guy like that, they gonna be scared.
With that type of defense, with TJ, Cameron, Patrick Queen.
This is like the
Joey
fucking
Porter,
Legion of Boom, but in Pittsburgh form.
I don't know about no Legion.
Bro,
Legion of Boom,
bro. It'll be that crazy.
And Mika Fitzpatrick, bro, that defense is gonna be good.
I'm telling you, it'll be like a Legion of Boom, but not really that. You know, they got their own shit. They probably gonna make that they gonna steal.
Yeah. So what I have going to the season, will Russell be a full-time starter? Will we see Justin Fields play? Defense is stacked. Another tough season for Mike Tomlin, and is this gonna be a breakout year for George Pickens? Do you think Russell Wilson will be the starter for every game this year?
Yes.
Okay.
If they're smart.
Right. Do you think we'll see Justin Fields play as quarterback this year?
Situational.
Okay.
I think it'll depend on if they're at like a
in their end zone, how they use Saints use Taysom Hill.
Yeah, exactly. It'll definitely be something like that, or if they're going to do something like a trick play or screen pass type of thing, you can use him in those type of plays for real. Because really, if you can use Russell for that, but you gonna need a guy if you doing like a screen pass or like an option. You need a motherfucker that can take off.
Okay.
So I mean, that's why I would see him.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
I don't think Russell slipped off. I just think that he went to. I think Sean Payton kind of just fucked him over.
Yeah.
I think he just wasn't Sean Payton's guy, right?
Yeah.
And Russell Wilson did. I think Russell Wilson did really good last year.
He did. He did. He really did, man. It started off rocky, but he got it back on track.
Right. Going to Pittsburgh, and they never really been in this type of situation to where like they one quarterback plays, and then they put a quarterback in there for a situation play, and the other one comes back.
Right.
Do you think something like that may mess up Russell's like
his flow?
His flow, because like I think you just let Russ cook. Now, if you want to use Justin Fields, use Justin Fields. But I don't understand the reason why you got Justin Fields, because you went and got Russell Wilson.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I don't get that. And then like you didn't pick up his player option, so he's more likely not coming back. So like I'm trying to understand what Pittsburgh trying to go with.
I think they're trying to use him as an insurance. That's what I believe. Just in case it doesn't work out with Russ, they got somebody immediately to throw the fuck in that they feel like they could work with. Because really, this Pittsburgh team, they let go of some receivers. So Deontay Johnson's not there, which was their wide receiver, their second. That was their second option, I believe.
It doesn't matter how you want to put it.
But yeah, they let go of him. Who else? Allen Robinson. He's not there.
Yeah,
I mean, it ain't like he was crazy good, but still, he's one of their top guys. You get Cordell Patterson. You know what type of guy he is. That's like a Swiss Army knife for real. You get Van Jefferson, cool. You get Scotty Miller. To me, all I'm thinking is like screen passes and short plays and shit.
Yeah.
So that's kind of Justin Fields' game in a sense. Russ will kill that shit though. You know what I'm saying? Whatever way it go, I think he could do good, but you just kind of tailored to what will work for Justin Fields, to me.
Yeah, I think we may see him, but I don't think he's gonna like. And like you said, it's gonna probably for runs. Now I say this though, for George Pickens to have a breakout year, Russell Wilson has to be the full-time starter. He has to, because if Justin Fields, I did say Russell Wilson, right?
Yeah.
Because if Justin Fields plays, George Pickens ain't getting shit.
Yeah. He damn sure ain't throwing no.
And also with Najee Harris, if Najee Harris doesn't have a good year, then they're gonna be looking for another running back next year. And I think no. And sorry to tell you, Pittsburgh fans, but Najee is just not that guy, in my opinion.
Maybe not for them.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, even if he goes to another team, I mean, I don't think he's going to be that person at all. He hasn't really shown me anything that he can be able to take the workload and carry the team. Have you seen it? I haven't seen it. Who have we ever talked about Najee Harris ever? No.
Not in terms of like a top 3 conversation or top. Well, he could be top 5.
And don't get me wrong. First year, 1,200 yards. Second year, 1,034. Then this year, 1,035. So I mean, he's all right, you know. But I need you to be more aggressive. I need you to be explosive. I need for you to put the team on your back.
Go back to that Alabama Najee Harris.
We need that. Oh, well, we need that. Pittsburgh needs that. Russell needs that. To help the run, help the play action game going. You know, we need that. But I just don't think that we're gonna. And like I said, this is a contract year for Najee Harris. You may see that. You may see that just for this year.
Yeah.
And you're also not worrying about the defense. The defense is gonna do what they do.
Facts.
I got really nothing to worry about the defense. They were 8th in points per game. Second in an opponent's fourth quarter points. So and then last year for the offense, the offense was 11 in rushing yards. So it may go up a little bit. They were 25th in total yards, 28 in points per game at 17.8. Shit, I can go there and give you 17 points. And then they were and then Pittsburgh. We got to work on this on the defense. They were 21st on opponent's total yards and 21st on rush opponent total yards. So we know that the passing defense is really good. So they need to do better on their on the running attack.
Yeah.
So I think that's nothing new to say for real.
Right.
So hopefully Logan Lee can help that. Maybe Peyton Wilson can help that. They went got Patrick Queen, so maybe they can help that as well and stop that run game, stop that bleeding.
That is tough.
So their schedule: week 1 they're at Atlanta, week 2 they're at Denver, week 3 home against Chargers, week 4 at Indy, week 5 home against Dallas, week 6 at Raiders, week 7 week 7 home against the Jets, and week 8 home against the Giants. Week 9 is a bye. Week 10 at Washington. Week 11 home against B-More. Week 12 at Cleveland. Week 13 at Cincinnati. Week 14 home against Cleveland. Week 15 they go to Philly. Week 16 they go to Baltimore. Week 17 Kansas City. And week 18 is Cincinnati. So I have them at least winning 7 games.
Yeah. He ain't never went under 500 though. That's my only thing.
Yeah, this might be the year that they do it.
I don't know, man. That's tough. That is a tough call. I can't even say. Like,
I think they beat Atlanta. I think they beat Denver. I think they lose against and I think they lose the next 2 against Chargers and Indy. They dance gonna lose against Pittsburgh. Lose against Dallas. But I think the winnable games is Raiders, Giants. Y'all is kind of iffy against y'all. I think they split against Baltimore, and I think they'll split with Cleveland, and I think they'll probably lose both the games against Cincinnati. And then Philly, that's an L. Yeah. And Kansas City could be upset, but I don't think it is. But I think Kansas City got that.
Yeah.
But man. I just need Russ to be Russ. I'm pretty sure Mike Tomlin is gonna have them in a good situation. I think Najee Harris is probably gonna have a breakout year because it's his contract year. I think they'll need the offense to pick it up, and the defense is always going to be there for them. I think it's just I just hope Russ plays good, man, because I don't want him to have to look over his shoulder and like, oh damn, like if I fuck up, they may put Justin Fields.
It ain't like there's a better alternative.
But we all know Justin Fields ain't shit.
Exactly, it ain't like it's a better alternative.
So it's like. And I'm not talking shit because like Justin Fields went to Ohio State, but he's ain't shit. But I could tell you Justin Fields won't gonna be nothing against the league. Like he's done nothing. This dude is like 10 and 28 in the league, bro. Like the fuck? No. Hell no.
Yeah, that shit ain't shit.
But if anybody could do it, Mike Tomlin can do it.
Yeah.
So the defense, as long as TJ Watt stays healthy, bro, I think that team definitely has a chance. Because when TJ Watt is healthy, bro, that team is. That team just in general just they're just different, bro. They're dangerous, man. They're very dangerous.
Yeah, just like Minka, man.
Yeah, and then having Mika back there was
crazy.
yes,
Crazy.
absolutely.
I see him winning at least 8.
Yeah, I get if they win 10, I think
That would shock the hell out of me.
And they win 10, bro. Because I'm looking at it, it's tough. I think they can win 10, maybe 9, but it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be
I'll
tough.
say maybe 9.
I'll say yeah.
They would have to equal what they had last season.
No, they went
at
10-7
best.
last year.
Oh shit, no.
Yeah.
I mean 9 and 8.
9 and 8. Yeah,
9
they
and
went
8.
10-7 last year.
Nah, they ain't getting back to that, buddy. You dropping at least a game or two. At least.
Yeah. Sure.
At least. Your schedule is too tough.
All right, let's get to talk about these Cleveland freaking Browns. They went 11-6 last year. Lost in the wild card game against Houston, 45-14.
Damn.
They traded for Jared Judy. They re-signed Jadarius Smith. They got Brian Allen from the Rams. They got Naheem Hines. They got Devin Bush. So they got quite a
Jefferson.
few
Oh,
people.
shit. Jordan Hicks? Ooh.
In the draft, their first pick was in the second round. They went got Michael Hall Jr., defensive tackle for Ohio State. Fuck you. They went got my boy Zach Zinter, a guard from Michigan. So that should help out on the offensive line a little bit. And then after that, they got a receiver, got a linebacker, got a corner, and got a defensive tackle. But we know that defense is pretty fucking stacked. Deshaun Watson last year played 6 games, had 1,115 yards, 61.4 passing completion, 7 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Nick Chubb only played 2 games, so Ford took over most of the carries. He had 204 carries, 813 yards, 4 touchdowns. Amari Cooper with 72 receptions for 1,250 yards and 5 tubs. David Njoku, 81 receptions for 882 yards and 6 touchdowns. Myles Garrett, Defensive Player of the Year, had 14 sacks, 17 tackles for loss. Jadarius Smith had 5.5 sacks, 8 tackles for loss, and DJ Ward had 2 interceptions. We know that passing defense is fucking ridiculous. If you don't watch the Cleveland Browns, I think the reason why people watch the Cleveland Browns because of their defense, right?
Yeah.
They went got a Devin Bush. They got Myles Garrett. They got Jadarius Smith. They got Denzel Ward, Grant Delpit, and Grant Newsome II. So this defense is no slouch. Mm-hmm. This is a real deal, real fucking deal. 12. They were 12th in points per game, 13 in red zone percentage, 16 in total yards, 10th in opponent's rushing yards, tied 11 in sacks. They was 18th in first downs offense wise, 13th in rushing, and 21st in opponent's per point game. They were second in opponent's passing yards, and they were tied 9th in takeaways. So I think I just got 2 things for this fucking team. Mm-hmm. Well, actually 3. Mm-hmm. How soon are we gonna get Nick Chubb back? Can we get Nick Chubb back as we saw a couple years ago? And I thought Nick Chubb was probably the second best running back in the game. Yeah, and I did say second best. I think Derrick Henry was right there behind him. That being said, I think this is Deshaun Watson's last chance.
For damn sure.
I think this is the last chance. If Deshaun Watson doesn't perform well, he's gone. And also, can this be a breakout year for Jared Judy? Because he hasn't really had that. He didn't really have that in Denver. Right. And also, you have Amari Cooper, so maybe the double teams on Amari Cooper, and now you can be able to get open.
You got a bunch of pieces, really.
I think they got a good pieces. They got, like I said, Amari Cooper, Judy, Elijah Moore, David Njoku. I don't think you really need any more than
David
that.
Bell is decent. Cedric Tillman.
Cool. Yeah.
Cool.
Then you got your backfield got Nick Chubb and Jerome Ford
and Deontay Foreman
and Naheem Hines. So
You got options.
You got good options. You got one of the best tackles in the game in Willis. In Wills. So hopefully they could be able to stay healthy on this.
Yeah, man.
So what's your thoughts on Cleveland going into the year, man? I don't think Deshaun is gonna go. I don't think Deshaun is gonna help them too much.
Hell no.
I think Deshaun kind of fucked himself over. He shouldn't have been over there fucking with them masseuses. And then you missed pretty much almost 2 years of worth of football, and you pretty much fuck yourself over.
Now you playing catch up.
And now you're playing catch up, and now you're not playing catch up at all. Your ass gonna be sitting on the fucking couch eating catch up. So,
that's a condiment on the burger. Nah, that's crazy though. Shit, I don't see him really turning it up this season, man. I don't. It'll be so tough if he does, man. We get a flash of that Houston, Texas Deshaun Watson. I would love that shit. But the way it's looking, bro, no. Just a no. This is going to be a Jameis Winston type season right here.
30 for 30?
30 for 30. It's going to be a Jameis Winston type season. We going to see how that turns out, man. They got talent, you know, all the way down, up and down the board. You look at this team, they could do some great things this season, man. They could do some really good things.
Do you think if they be successful? Well, I don't honestly think it would be a fucking rhetorical question. How can Cleveland be very successful? You think it'll be more the run game? You think Deshaun Watson had to be played good? Then they had to round the defense. What do you think, bro?
So with Deshaun, I think he just doesn't need to force it, but he also doesn't need to play scary. Can't have that.
He looks super. He does. He kind of do be playing a lot scared though.
Yeah, like we can't have that. We need you to be aggressive and just turn back the clock, man. Play with confidence. That's where it's gonna come in too. Like you're gonna have to be confident out there, especially with this squad, bro. You playing with a squad that did it without you, and the only problem with them last season was just like them throwing in Flacco the way it happened. You feel me? Like
yeah, it worked.
It did, but you had times where they were real sloppy. You know, that's all that was.
They had 5 different quarterbacks start last year.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, this dude Deshaun Watson got sacked 17 times in 6 games.
It's crazy.
And Joe Flacco only got sacked 8 times in 5 games.
I should tell you something.
I think the offensive line just don't like his ass.
That's exactly what I was saying.
Shit like long
that
as
should tell you something right
like
there.
You
don't fuck with that dude.
Hey man, hey.
Unless he just don't know how to talk to him like how Joe do.
You know, they probably don't like him. No, right. I think it's more of him just losing his touch, bro.
Yeah,
I think like you say, he's playing scary. He's probably holding the ball too long.
Yeah,
not making the right reads.
Right.
Yeah, shit like that.
James gonna get their ass to block. That's one thing about it. He gonna get their ass to block. He may not make the best pass, but that motherfucker gonna get them to block.
Shit, it's fucking pointless at that point. They might as well put Deshaun Watson out there back out.
You might as well put Tyler Huntley out there. Shoot, at that point, my boy he filled in for Lamar at one point in time and did decent. You know, not really good, but decent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think, like you said, bro. I think it's more of I think Deshaun, man. I think Deshaun has to play well. I mean, we're not saying for you to go out there and be what you did when you did last year in Houston when you threw for 5,000 yards.
It's crazy.
But or was it 5,000? It was something crazy like that. But man, if you could just give me a good 3,800, 21 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Your passing completion was 61, so I need that to be probably like 66, 67. Nothing crazy. Then depends on how Nick Chubb is, and Nick Chubb's gonna be fully, he'd be ready to go. So if Nick Chubb is ready to go, then that's good. And then you got Jerome Ford to where he can pick up what he did, and then now you have a 2-headed monster in the backfield. Yeah. And now you got you have a good receiving duo with Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy. So now, like I said, like now the double team's gonna be on Amari. Now Jared Jeudy can go inside the numbers and get and when people say inside the numbers, I mean like on the field,
right,
in the slot. So now the cross routes, the shadows, the in routes.
He gonna fuck them up too.
He can potentially fuck them up.
Route running is crazy.
And long as the offensive line is holding is protecting Deshaun Watson. I think they'll do fine. Week 1, they home against Dallas. Week 2, they at Jacksonville. Week 3, home against the Giants. Week 4, they're at the Raiders. Week 5, they're at Washington. Week 6, they at Philly. Week 7, they're home against Cincinnati. Week 8, home against Baltimore. Week 9, they're home against the Chargers. Week 10, they have a bye. Week 11, at New Orleans. Week 12, home against Pittsburgh. Week 13, at Denver. Week 14, at Pittsburgh. Week 15, Kansas City, home against Kansas City. Week 16, at Cincinnati. Week 17, home against Miami. And Week 18, at Baltimore. Do you want to know my win totals I got for them?
Man, please. This is a tough schedule. Tell me.
I said 6.5.
Damn.
And they went 11-6 last year.
I think you completely downplaying their skills, bro.
Defense
might have to step it up a little bit, depending on who's going to be the quarterback.
You think these dudes can win? You think these dudes can win 7-8 games?
Yeah, I do. It may be something that they're gonna have to like fight for, of course, like versus some teams they may not. For example, the Dallas game. Look, starting out the gate, they might fuck around and take that.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you this right now. I think the reason why I said that, I think about week 7, Deshaun Watson might be
injured again.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think so, bro.
It's potential to happen, especially after Philly fucking with Philly. I don't know, man. He got some tough defenses he going up against from the jump, bro. You know, it's tough. And you ain't got nothing crazy to go up against with Cincinnati. You just gotta. Then you gotta fuck around with Baltimore that next week 8. It might be week 8, bro. I ain't gonna cap. They might put his ass on. No, I don't want to say it.
Yeah.
I was finna say it, but I ain't even gonna say it. They might do some shit out there, to say the least. They might fuck around and have them find out. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, but boy, Deshaun, you gotta turn up, bro. You got to. This got to be the year. This has to be the year. Cause if I'm Cleveland, I'm not gonna be patient for much longer, bro. It ain't like you got a whole bunch of quarterbacks coming out.
Yeah.
But you still got some guys that you could at least look at and want to try, rather than just keeping him. You know, you should try your hand. That's what I would do. I'm gonna try my hand, man. Some motherfucking body is gonna do a little bit better than this. At least give you more durability, so you can see what product you got. You know, that's tough. I do give them. They got a tough ass schedule.
Yeah. I think some wins they could probably get is Giants, Denver. Maybe they get one with Cincinnati. I think y'all, like as in Washington, I think y'all will beat them. I think that's the game to where like I don't think he'll do well in. Mm-hmm. I can see them slipping against Jacksonville, but I don't know. Dallas, I think it's an L. I think it's an L in Dallas.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, they're home.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
And but then again, then Dallas, it's a true game. It's a true test for Dallas too, because I haven't seen them play somebody that with this type of this. I think the last time they probably played this type of defense, probably against the Bucks. No, most of the time they probably playing somebody weak.
Well, besides Philly,
when they play weak. No, I gotta go back.
Yeah, besides playing Philly, I mean, last season.
I'm talking about as a week 1 game. I'm not talking.
Straight up out the gate.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Last year was Giants, which was fucking terrible.
That was crazy.
And then 22.
What was it, 60-0 or some shit?
You know, damn 60-0. No, it was like I think it was 45-0.
That's close to fucking enough.
Yeah. Oh, 40-0. I'm sorry.
40-0.
Yeah, it was 40-0.
I remember because I was watching it with Lou and the fam, bro. We was in that bitch. I was just shocked.
And them motherfuckers thought they were going to the Super Bowl, huh?
I
The
was
fucking
shocked.
Giants.
I was
Y'all
shocked.
lost your damn minds. You think y'all can go to the Super Bowl just because y'all went 40-0 against the damn Giants? You done lost your damn minds.
They not going this year.
Who, Dallas?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure most of Dallas fans know that.
Hell no, they can't.
That's why y'all are quiet.
They don't even know. But they don't even know who the fuck they want to pay.
That's damn sure gonna take a hit on them in season 2.
Bruh, I am going. Okay, this is crazy. So Dallas is pretty much don't play. They be playing weak teams, bro. 2018 they played Carolina. 2019 they played the Giants. 2020 was who was 2020? 2020 was the Rams, and they lost against that game. And then there was the Bucks, and then last year was the fucking Giants. Then the Giants again in 17. Bro. They gave him bunnies.
Games.
Week 16. Well, then it was the Giants again in 2016, and they lost by 1 point. That drew for 227 yards. Fucking bum. Oh, that's right. That was his rookie year. And it was the Giants again in 2015. What the hell is going on?
Who knows?
Man. So then they lost against San Francisco in 2014. They said, fuck that. Give me, oh, shit. Bro, this is crazy.
I ain't gonna hold you.
In 2014 was the same thing, Giants. Damn. What?
They just love fucking them Giants.
That was when Romo. Yeah, they went. Well, they had 36-31. Then Giants again in 2020 in 2012. Dude, what the fuck is that shit?
Look, man, that shit ain't happening this season. It showed the hell ain't. They gonna lose that first game.
Oh wow, there was a Jets a different year, and there was a Jets. It was a Jets in 2012. Fucking. Yeah.
Cleveland taking that first game, man.
You think so?
Yeah, I got a feeling.
Yeah, it depends on who the fuck that's throwing to.
We don't fucking know.
Yeah. Also, they mentioned that Deshaun Watson gonna be healthy by then.
Yeah. They gonna. I ain't gonna say they gonna need him because you got. If you don't throw in Jameis, throw in Tyler, bro.
Oh God, dude. It's gonna be a 30 for. It's gonna be another 30 for 30.
That's tough.
Gonna be another 30 for 30, but that's all we got for right now. That's all we got for right now. Next week we're gonna do the AFC. We're gonna do the NFC. What I do? The NFC South.
NFC South.
We're gonna do the NFC South next week. Yeah. So NFC South next week. I think I hadn't decided what I'm gonna do the week after that. Is it gonna be the AFC East or the AFC South? I haven't decided yet.
Okay. But
other than that, please subscribe, follow us everywhere. Everything in the description is gonna be down below. That being said, man, I'm your boy Trez.
J. Ferg.
This is the end of episode 101, and your boys is out.
Howdy.